Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Tima Badru here. If you are new, welcome, and if you are an old subscriber, you already know I'm here for you. I'm here for you guys. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this simple everyday, soft glam. Okay, so yeah, let's start. So first of all, I like scrubbing my lips. So I'm using my Fig lip scrub. I haven't scrubbed my lips in a while, and I just thought to do today so they'll be so lush and soft and all. So I'm scrubbing with my Fig lip scrub. I mean, their products are beautiful. Like, Fig products are the best. I think I'm going to do a skincare video another day to tell you guys their products that I use. Yeah. And then now I'm just using lip balm, like, basically because I just don't want my lips to be chapped when I'm ready to do my lipstick for my makeup. So I'm using lip balm on my lips. Yeah, so I actually did my brows off camera because brows are stressful, and yeah, they were obviously going to take a lot of time, so I had to do them off camera. So now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm using that to prime my eyelids. Let's just say that, like, I'm just trying to prime my eyelids. I don't use eyeshadow primer. I prefer using concealer and setting powder. So right now I'm just using my one of my kabuki blending brushes that obviously doesn't have a name. I mean, kabuki brushes, do they have names? Anyways, I'm just using one random kabuki brush to just blend in my concealer into my eyelids. And yeah, I'm just trying to do that on the other side as well. Just trying to blend. Yep, so that's just what I'm doing. I'm trying to blend on both sides, and then after that, after the other side, as you can see, I'm blending on the other side. Now I'm using my Anastasia, I don't know, Beverly Hills setting powder to set my eyelids. I'm just putting the setting powder on my eyelids with just a random kabuki eyeshadow brush. I'm just using that to just set my setting powder on my eyelids. Now I always do this because it helps my eyeshadow pop. Like, even if I'm not using a primer, this actually helps my eyeshadow pop a whole lot. So I really like using this. Like, it just makes so much more sense to me. Like, using this makes so much more sense. So I'm just doing the same thing to the other eye, and guys, remember, this is like a soft glam, like an everyday look. Like, basically, like, it's supposed to be so subtle and simple, so I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. So now I'm using my Zova brush in I think 126, and basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to use the brush to blend in my crease, and I'm using my Juvias palette. I'm going to be using the brown shade. I don't know why I forgot to show you guys the exact shade, but I'm using the brown. I'm using 2 shades of brown, and I'm just going to be using it into my crease. I'm just blending it into my crease. Basically, that's what I'm doing now. Just blending my crease with the brown eyeshadow, and that's just what I'm going to do on both sides. So yeah guys, remember that this is a soft glam and like an easy everyday look. Like, I'm trying not to be shouty or anything, so I'm just trying as much as possible to keep the shadow really light and really soft. Alright guys, so now I'm using my Milani powder palette in 110, and I'm going to use that as an eyeshadow. Actually, I'm going to use that on my eyelids as like an eyeshadow. Basically, that's just what I'm doing, and I'm dabbing it with my fingers because I just prefer dabbing it with my fingers. It makes everything better. I don't know, I just prefer dabbing it in with my fingers. So that's just what I'm doing here now. Then I'm going to use my eyeshadow blending brush to just blend in the two colors, the nude and the brown color. I'm just going to blend it out and just make sure it looks as natural as possible. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be using my eyeliner, CK eyeliner, and I'm going to use this on my eyelids right about now. And yeah, I think I actually found out that I was not going to be able to do that on camera, and that's why I'm laughing like that. Like, I was obviously not going to be able to do it on camera, so I had to like take my mirror so close and do my liner. I don't think I'm that professional yet. I don't think I can do that. Like, it's going to be a whole mess. So yeah, basically I'm just drawing my eyeliner. Basically that's what I'm doing now, just drawing my eyeliner, and I'm not doing a wing liner because I'm trying to be simple and subtle, so I'm not even doing a wing, just a soft line. And then yeah, I'm going to do my inner eyes with kajal. Like, I have tried to use other liners but they don't work. Kajal is the best. So now I'm moving on to just this random lash that I just got at the store. Mind you, I did not want to fix lashes for this look, but these lashes are just as if I didn't fix anything. Like, they are so light, so I just decided to use them. Now I'm going to be using my Maybeline Superstay foundation in 356. I'm going to be using that all over my face because this is just a soft glam. I'm not color correcting or anything because Maybeline already gives you that really nice blend, and I don't think I have to color correct. So I'm just blending in my foundation into my face with my kabuki brush, my kabuki foundation blending brush. I do not use a beauty blender to blend my foundation. I prefer using brushes. I don't know why, I just prefer using brushes. Okay guys, now I'm going to be using my LA Girl concealer again to highlight my face. Basically I'm going to be using it on my face, and yeah, basically that's just it. I just saw this method of concealing or highlighting whatever on somebody's page on IG. I've forgotten who, but a very beautiful makeup artist that I actually watch her videos, and I don't know, I don't know what it does. I heard it lifts your face up, I don't know, but yeah, basically this is what I'm doing. So now I'm going to be using my AOA Sculpt FX contour stick in 3022 or 3032 rather, and I'm just going to be using that to contour my face. I'm going to be putting it on all the places on my face that I want to contour. I know I look crazy right now, but it's all for the better. So yeah, I'm actually going to contour. I'm actually just putting my contour on the parts where I want to contour on my face, and then after that I'm going to blend in my concealer with my beauty blender. just blending it in. You know, I just have to. Blending in concealer is so stressful. So I do this thing where I allow it dry a little, and I think it helps me blend it out easier. I don't know, I just got that hack from someone's YouTube, from one YouTuber. I can't even remember, but I just know that if you leave your concealer to dry a little bit, it actually comes out nicer. So I'm just using my beauty blender to blend my concealer basically, and then I'm going to be using my Zova brush in face paints. Zova brush in face paint, and I'm just going to use that to blend my contour, basically just blending my contour, like all the parts where I contour my face. I also learned that you have to blend your contour upwards, because you want your face to look snatched. So yeah, I think that's just what I was trying to do here, trying to just blend it upwards, and yeah, basically. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be setting my face with my Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder once again, and I'm just going to be using that to set all the places that I use my concealer to highlight. Now normally I actually do, sometimes I do leave my face to bake, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood basically, and most times when while leaving my face to bake, I just like doing other things, like just probably my lips or just something that I've probably not done. So yeah, just waiting for, I'm just setting my face and just waiting a little while, and I'm going to be using my Chanel mascara. Yep, yeah, that's mascara. I'm going to be using my Chanel mascara on my lower lashes, just to like brush them out and just make them have a little volume. That's just it. Oh my god guys, it just doesn't look like I'm wearing lashes. Like I actually have lashes on and it looks like there's nothing there, but I do. But that's the whole point though of the look. I feel like if you're doing a soft look, I feel like lashes just makes everything look crazy if the lashes is too full. So now I'm using my MAC lip liner, my brown MAC lip liner in M11, and I'm just using that to line my lips. I usually overline my lips, but not like over. I do sometimes, but here I'm just lining my lips like just the normal way I'll just do it. I'm not overlining. And yeah, I actually don't have anything on my lips, which is weird because it looks like I have something on here, but I don't, not yet. So now I'm going back to my Milani powder palette in 110, and I'm just going to use that to basically dust off the setting powder that's on my face and try and blend everything in also. Swipe. So basically that's just what I'm doing. I'm using the powder, my Milani powder palette, to just blend out my face, like just blend out the setting powder, and yeah, just blend everything out, just like as if I'm dusting it off at first. That's how it was, then later you just blend it in. Then now I'm using my black up contour palette, and I'm just going to be using the brown shade in it to contour on top of the contour stick, because I used the contour stick earlier, so I'm just going to use the powder on top of it. That's what I'm doing, and I'm using my Real Technique blending brush. Yeah, I'm just using that to blend in the contour. So all the places, all the areas I contoured, I'm using that. Then I'm using my Zova powder brush to just blend out all the places I contoured. I'm just trying to blend it in, I'm trying to just blend it in, trying to make everything look natural, just basically blending in the contour. That's what I'm doing. And then I think I decided to do blush, which is not everyday me, but I just decided to just do it, like, just to add something to the look. So I'm using my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, and I use the pink shade as my blush, and then I put my face powder over it. That's the pink shade, BH Cosmetics. Yeah, I use that as my blush, and then I'm just going to use my powder over it, like, just to blend it in, which I like doing. I don't like it looking like I just pasted it there. So now I'm using my Ushers bronzer. On a normal day I would probably use a different bronzer, like a different brand, but this particular brand is just like very subtle and just very light. On a normal day I would actually prefer to even use maybe an eyeshadow that is really shouty as my bronzer, but I just decided to use this today because I'm trying to get that soft glam. So yeah, basically I'm just putting it like just using my naked bronzer brush to just apply that. And yeah, basically I'm also going to put it on all the places I highlighted. My nose, I'm going to be putting the bronzer on my nose. Trust me when I say this bronzer is so light. Like, it's literally like there's nothing on my face. Like, you could see it, but then it's also very light at the same time, which is why I liked it for this look. I'm also putting some of it on my forehead, and then now I'm just going to be using it on my brow bone, just like immediately under my brows, my brow bone, under my brow bone, whatever that place is called. I'm just going to be using it there just to highlight that area a little bit more and just make it look more defined, I guess. Please guys, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist. I just literally like doing makeup for fun, and I just like playing around with my face. I'm not a makeup artist or a professional. And right here I'm trying to do this TikTok dance. I was just trying to do the TikTok dance by Soldier Boy. I don't know, the dance has been in my head. I just have to film it. So here I'm just blending in my Milani powder. I'm blending, just using the powder. And yeah, and then this particular hack I learned from an old friend some years back, that you could actually use your concealer as your lipstick. So that's what I'm using here. Like, if you want to get the perfect nude, I always look for this particular shade of nude, and honestly it's so hard to find, so I just rather use my concealer. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer in Fawn, and I'm using that as my lipstick right now. And then I'm just going to put gloss over it, just like some random gloss that I just bought on the roadside, and it's very nice. Like, It literally has no name, and it's so nice, and it was literally so cheap, but it's extremely nice. Like, this is the kind of gloss I like. So I'm just putting the gloss over it, and yeah, that's it. I think we are done. So guys, I'm done with the look, and yeah, it looks nice. It looks really, really cute. Yeah, that's it. I feel like this is something that you could just do when you're not going to somewhere serious, when you don't really want to do like shouty colors. You just want to look simple and subtle, because it's literally like there's nothing on my face, but there's something on my face at the same time. So yeah, that's it guys. That's the look for today. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. I am trying my best to try and post more often. And yeah, also this hair is so pretty, and it's from Grace Hairline on IG, in case you guys want to check her out.